we've mentioned then, or you've mentioned that you're a startup mentor, but you're an early stage investor as well, right? In some startups, is that correct?
That's right.
So the interesting thing for me then is, what do you look for in a startup that makes you think it's going to have a really good chance of succeeding? Where you think, yes, I'm going to invest in that, or yes, I'm going to help them. What is it that you think makes a startup kind of stand out in that way when you're looking?
The foremost thing is the core mission or vision, I would say. Sorry, the core vision and the values, and that's definitely linked to the idea. So the idea and the vision, and the third important thing is the team, the talent, the team.
Okay. Sorry. Yes.
So these are the first three important things that I would see. And when I'm talking about idea, I'm just not just talking about idea alone. I'm talking about what kind of competitive positioning does it have currently? How are they planning the entry strategy into the market? How are they going to differentiate themselves? So how are they going to create that niche? So when I'm talking about niche, I'm not talking about really having a very niche idea, but to creating that space in the market, because literally virtually every industry nowadays is cluttered. So to really figure out, how the competitive advantage is going to get created is very important. And then, of course, coming to financials. So what kind of, watertight case do they have? What's the outlook in the next 3 years? 1 year, 2 year, and 3 years, or maybe in some cases 5 years. So depending on the industry. And so where the revenue is going to come up from. So the entire revenue model. So these are the broadly, the buckets that I look at when I decide to associate with any startup.
Okay, so we talked about vision, of course, as well as team and some of the financials. Are there any other things that you look for as well in terms of vision? For example, lots of people are concerned about the environment right now. People are concerned about inclusiveness and things like this. Do you kind of include any maybe social concerns in the things that you look for in a startup?
Yes, preferably yes, because that's where the social impact comes in. And so whether it's to do with sustainability or with education, learning and education, or diversity. So these are some of the things that I definitely look at, because one is working with a pure profit in mind, and the other is working with profit in mind, but at the same time creating a social impact.
If you like this video, check out the full interview. This is an excerpt from. You should see a link to that full interview somewhere here on the screen, and I'll also put one in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and sharing it, and do subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with all my videos as they go live. Thank you so much for watching, and stay curious.